Hey, seventh graders, welcome back for more estimation. Today's goal, estimating products, fancy word for multiply, and quotients, fancy word for divide. So earlier we practiced adding and subtracting. The next couple days we're switching to multiplying and dividing. You will find that multiplying strategy is very similar to the first one for adding and subtracting, where basically pick the same place value on each number and then multiply. And I think for product or multiplying, you don't have to pick the ones place, but I think it's just going to be easier for everyone if they do pick the ones place, because multiplying whole numbers is just easier than multiplying a decimal. So I would consider always picking the ones place. 6 tells 7, bump up to 8. 2 tells 3, stay the same. We're estimating the answer for this one to be 24. These are the next three on your notes. Please pause, estimate, come back and check. So a lot of times when you are estimating the whole numbers, it does turn out to be mental math. That doesn't mean every time. If you notice that middle one, I did need a side problem because I'm just not that good at 17s. Is that okay? Of course it's okay. Moving on to division. Division is a tiny bit different because we would like to use these things called compatible numbers. Incompatible numbers. First, you do want to round using the rules and consider using the ones place again. So I rounded to the ones place using the rules. 4 told 1 to stay. 9 tells 5 to jump up. But here's the problem for division. Not every number divides nicely, or sometimes people say evenly. So for division, once you've tried to round according to the rules, then you can pick numbers that are close to the numbers you had before, but are easier to divide mental math. Pause if you want to take more time to write that down. So I'm looking at this one. It's the first box, by the way. I rounded and I have 31 divided by 6. I can divide 31 divided by 6, but I get a messy decimal. So I'm going to pick the closest thing I can think of to 31 that's easier to divide by 6, like 30. For division only, Not because it's adding and I feel like using 20 instead of 17. For division only. Try it first using the rules. If that doesn't work, find the next closest thing that does work. So if we look at this next one, 9 tells 8 to bump up. 7 tells 1 to bump up. 39 divided by 2 is not compatible. It is doable, but we were trying to get a whole number. So this one I actually have two choices. I can either do 40 divided by 2 if you feel like rounding a little high, or I can do 38 divided by 2 if you feel like rounding a little low. Notice both are very, very close to each other. I didn't pick 100 divided by 2. That's not close. I picked the two closest numbers. Part B, try it with the rules first. 9 tells 1 to bump up. 1 tells 2 to stay. Oh, look at that. 12 and 2, already compatible. That answer is going to be close to 6. Third one, try the rules first. 83 divided by 4 is solvable, but it's not compatible, so it's not our favorite possibility. The closest thing divisible by 4. Closest. Oh, I know. 84 divided by 4. So I think that's going to be close to 21. Only for division should you be doing this. Adding, subtracting, multiplying, we did not write this down. The last type of question is actually going to help us with the next two lessons. And it's something like this. Okay, your friend Sally is doing this really, really hard division problem. And Sally whispers over to you, hey, I think the answer is 2.15. What do you think? Then you say, well, Sally, let's do a quick estimate to see if that's even reasonable. $18 divided by 8. Oh, I know something close. 18 divided by 9. Sally, your answer should be close to 2. Is it close to 2? And Sally says, yep, it's close to 2. And then you say, I think you're probably on the right track, Sally. This can totally help you with a difficult problem if you think, am I even close? Same thing on this one. Johnny, I got 0.68. Do you think I'm even close? Well, Johnny, if you estimate 2 divided by 2, you get 1. So I think you're probably close. I think you're on the right track. Jeannie, I was doing this hard division problem and I get 52.5. 52.3, sorry. Do you think that's even close? Jeannie, I estimated 25 divided by 5. You should be close to 5, not 52. I think you made a mistake somewhere. So this estimating, am I close, is really going to help us the next 2 days after this. So today we're just practicing that estimate, am I close, is that even reasonable scenario. I think that's all. Good luck with your estimating products and quotients. Talk to you later.